It's Week 18 of the National Football League.
And coming up, we'll see T. Higgins. He's over 1,100 yards receiving so far and looking for more.
It's the Commanders and the 49ers next on EA Sports.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance at a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly, well, this might be the last time they ever put the pads on. So leave everything you got out there and do everything in your power to go get that win in this final week.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
This is Allen on the give. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Lance now. Fits it through the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. It's Allen again. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Derek Forrest able to make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing his Lance. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And, Kate, you don't have to look beyond his performance last week as really a root cause of their loss. I'm not saying the only cause. Others certainly had a hand in it, too. But you aren't winning a lot of games in this league or any league if you turn it over 3 times without a touchdown to counteract them. A lot of room for him to improve this week.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up. They'll throw it. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. He'll throw it. Into the hands of Campbell. At the 20. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Lance. That finds Ayuk complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Lance. Catch made by Allen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect him.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this is the first time he's been called on today. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The first carry here for the rookie from the U. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion. Back now, pressure on its way. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Brought down by Fred Warner. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Throw complete to Sinnott. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Dropping back to throw. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He'll throw it yet again. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So second down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And that's a Washington touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. All right, here we go, second down. Right back to Allen. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. To the air, Lance. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Mitch Wisnowski headed back down as they'll punt it away once more. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. The Commanders and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. They motion the tight end over. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back-to-back carries here. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Malik Hooker with the tackle. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to get it with the option. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. They'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Bernardo Green with that tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. Third down from the gun. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. A give now from the gun. And this one doesn't go far. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. They'll throw on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Commanders going field goal here. From the left hash, this will be from 50. That's going to catch the crossbar and be sent backwards. No good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Back to throw, it's Lance. Brought in by Ayuk. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season as we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Kate.
We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Everybody rushing back to the line. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running it now out of the gun. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. This time it's a passing play. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They send a man in motion. They'll try and punch it in. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The San Francisco offense headed out to take... Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. Shotgun handoff for Allen. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Lance now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lance. Allen there to haul it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Lance. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 36-yard line.
A give to Allen out of the shotgun. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. So 5 yards there, but still 1 in the hole. It's 3rd and 11.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
That's completed right side. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He'll get this to Samuel. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down. Throwing is Lance. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Lance. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Now it's Lance. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. To return, here's Paris Campbell. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. The give now out of the shotgun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 49ers stacking up the secondary. Look at that. They're in the dime. 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Back to throw. Campbell hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to the air here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. He's dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Searches from the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They're throwing it. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now looking to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He beams one, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here. Give now to the running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. And with that run, he's reached the coveted mark for a back in a single campaign. This is officially a 1,000-yard season on the ground. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
6 yards, the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Pass play coming here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Working quickly here. To the air, Lance. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Put a gold star on the grade sheet for that defensive coverage, even with plenty of time to throw it. That defense never gave the QB a lane to complete it.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Throwing on 3rd and long. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Here he is to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the 49ers have some new life in the 4th. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
Now to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to inter to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he does what he can there, up to the 25. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Running it after the penalty. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign.